Hi, I am Georgette Pierre, and you're watching Black and Nuanced podcast in HD, baby. This is actually an extension of my podcast of the same name, and I just wanted to do something different because of Rona. We've had the pleasure of working with Rickey and experiencing all of him. What has it been like for you working for him, right? Like you've been connected to him in so many different ways, but he's actually now your boss. What has that connection been like? And then maybe even any insight for those that are looking to do some of the things that you do, because you're an associate producer for his morning show, but you also have been doing Toine 360 and building your own kind of media brand per se.
Absolutely. There has not been a major difference in that sense of who he is and what I've realized, and my perspective of him hasn't changed. He is still transparent. He is still completely open. He is still honest. He is still brutally honest. He is still Rickey Smiley. Nothing has changed. I just have a better insight. I just have a little bit more knowledge, and I'm able to absorb the knowledge more often versus, seeing him once every 3 months or once every 4 months. It's come to a point now, like, if I'm on a hard drive, like he's just been filling it up, and like I just feel like it's unlimited space because every day, every hour, every moment is something different, and it's always something useful. Whether it's him talking about something that he did in the kitchen, something that he experienced growing up, it has been phenomenal. And the more I think about it, I'm like, I just feel like it's something out of the movies. Georgette, this man is a CEO. He is a chief executive officer for his company. He runs an entire company.
Absolutely.
And I know the CEO, like, how long I've been working for quote unquote corporate America and getting emails and getting brochures and getting memos and all that. And it, have the stamp of someone's signature, and at the bottom it says CEO. And you're like, who is this Jim Moran person? Who's this Barbara Glass? Who is this person? And you just never know that person. Like, I know exactly who I work for. They know me. He knows my attributes, my ethic, my skill set, my sensibility, my accountability, my responsibility. Like, all of that just means so much to me. So as far as someone that's out there that may be interested in doing some of the things that I'm doing, I've always told people, even when I didn't, I've always said, believe. And if you believe, you will achieve. As cliche as it sounds, as corny as we have all thought it to be, if you believe it, you can achieve it. So in that sense, it's like, okay, if you believe it, you can achieve it, but you can't achieve it just by sitting around. You just can't achieve it just by having one conversation, follow up. You can't just achieve it by doing one post. Keep it going. Like, consistency is key.
But you even affirmed it. I saw you post something. I mean, obviously, whenever they see this, but you had affirmed like a year ago, like you would be working as XYZ for a morning show or an evening show. And then when you posted it, the fact of seeing this thing come to fruition, I think people tend to diminish that, but affirmations are real. Yes. Affirmations are real, and visualization.
You taught me that, the law of attraction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Law of attraction. Mm-hmm. It's real. It's definitely real. I love that. I mean, to your point, like he was always a walking book of knowledge, from his own personal experiences. And I think with you working with him directly, I think you like how you were saying, like the things that we were already getting, the gems that we were already getting, but now on a consistent basis, and him believing in you and seeing what you're building, he's pouring into that. And it's not enough to say that you want to be around people that are going to pour into you. Because a lot of times, and what we're seeing in corporate America, right, we feel like a lot of people that I've spoken to, people of color, they got let go from these white spaces and these corporate companies. And it's like, we need to support our own, build our own.
Absolutely.
Really pour back into our own ecosystem.